everyone, and thanks for joining me on what I'm calling the LovePop Magical Moments Tour. You've heard of the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. Well, not only is that iconic band one of LovePop's several licenses, LovePop is on a mission to create magical moments for your customers via their entire range of 300 dazzling designs. What is a magical moment, you ask? This is the experience of giving and receiving an intricate LovePop card, which I think you'll all see is so much more than just a pop-up card. Magical moments travel across time and space to connect the sender and recipient in a way that is both incredibly personal and completely universal. How many products in this show can you say that about? The experience of receiving any one of these gorgeous designs that you see around you evokes myriad emotions and memories, and then endures as a keepsake for posterity. At an average retail price of $10 to $15, that's a great bang for one's buck. Whether the LovePop card is a finishing touch on a gift or the gift itself, both the sender and the recipient are in for a treat. This card that I'm showing you now is a new Valentine for 2018, and I think you'll agree there's no better way to say I love you than with this dynamic creation. Before I get too ahead of myself, I just want to take you briefly through the LovePop story. John and Wambi, the company's co-founders, are naval architects who met at the Webb Institute while studying naval design. These ship designers turned into paper engineers with a little help from what they refer to as slice-gami. This art meets science approach to design pulls from both the slice form structure traditionally used in ship design with the paper folding techniques used in Japanese kirigami and origami. Each card that you see throughout this booth is laser cut, hand assembled, and designed to fold completely flat, completely redefining the expectations of what you can fit into a simple envelope. John and Wambi took their creations onto Shark Tank Season 7 and, in no big surprise, secured an investment from Mr. Wonderful himself, Kevin O'Leary, in front of his audience of 7 million Americans. Since appearing before the Sharks 3 times, no less, LovePop has been featured on The View, 2020, CNN, Brides, Women's Day, Inc., Forbes, Boston Globe, Parade Magazine, QVC, and Good Morning America. This consistent national press coverage will help make your store a destination. Since those auspicious beginnings, this range has evolved into multiple design options for each occasion, with new licenses for 18, including that for Game of Thrones. And this seems like a perfect opportunity for account manager Salim to take us through some of the new designs for this year that continue to elevate LovePop into such a recognized brand and even a status symbol in cards. Hi, Salim.
Sarah.
Hi, good. How are you?
You want to follow me? I'm going to show you some of the new stuff.
Sure,
okay?
Great, let's go.
So we have our Love collection. New to our Love collection is the Heart Tree. Our floral designs actually do some of our best design work, so we wanted to combine that with the general ethos of love, and so we've got our Heart Tree. This is actually going to be a feature design for us next month and heading toward Valentine's Day. But like with all of our cards, our love themes are year-round specific. You never have too many opportunities to show love.
Right, right. This could be great for a wedding, an anniversary,
exactly.
A million other occasions,
exactly.
A proposal.
You said it, and it really does apply to really any situation where you want to show love, show affection in a really cute and sentimental way.
Absolutely.
So on that point, it also does really well for Mother's Day. Mother's Day is one of our biggest holidays. People just love to show affection and really demonstrate their love for their moms, and so we have a Mother's Day collection that really spans all kinds of themes. We've got animals, we've even got a super mom, but our Cherry Blossom is actually our featured Mother's Day design. It is in our floral collection, but it sells amazingly around Mother's Day because it really does evoke that true spring, renewal, and rebirth feeling, and it just really captivates the giver and the recipient every time.
It's beautiful, and what I love about these cards is the more you look at them, the more you notice. Like in the Mother's Day, there's teeny little petals laser cut into the ground. I think it's the details like that that really elevate them to the next level. level.
Exactly. And our designers take great care in providing little things for you to notice every time. It's like your favorite movie. Every time you watch it, you'll find something new to love.
Right, exactly.
And then we've got our everyday collection, but what I really want to draw your attention to is our brand new collaboration with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, as you may know, is the most watched television series ever. So we were super thrilled to have collaborated with them on this series of 5 designs.
Wow.
We've got the ever iconic Iron Throne. We've got a few dragons. Lombi and John being ship designers, we had to include a ship as well. And then we've got the iconic weirwood tree, which also features the Stark wolf as its logo.
Wow.
So, we've seen a tremendous response to this collaboration, to this licensing project, and we're excited to expand even further.
Right, they're beautiful. They're beautiful, and it seems like trees are like a recurring theme throughout the range.
Yeah,
so.
and I mean they carry a lot of symbolic meaning. They relate to a lot of folks in a lot of different ways, and they're just really great sculptures. They make really intricate sculptures that are really compelling to give as a gift.
Right, and when you open the card, I mean, it really it blossoms.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, great. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Now that we've seen a little bit of what LovePop has to offer, we have 2 retailers. First, I have Rupa from Giftology in Scottsdale, Arizona. Thank you so much. And Moira from Phoebe's Frippery, just down the road a bit in Houston. I knew it was Texas.
Yes.
And they're both LovePop customers, and we're going to talk to them today a little bit about what LovePop, about their experience carrying LovePop. So, Rupa, let me start with you. Can you tell me a little bit about your store, first off?
So we are a gift shop. We do sell all different types of gifts. We have jewelry, we have handbags, bath and spa products, and then 3 or 4 different card lines, with LovePop being one of our top selling card lines.
Okay, all right, great. So you're primarily gift, not a card shop, and yet you're doing really well with LovePop. All right.
I'm actually part of a vendor store. We have multiple vendors in the store, and then I'm actually the one carrying the LovePops, and we have all different kind of gifts, trendy clothing, that kind of things in the store, in the boutique. And then I also do vendor shows where I take the cards on the road, so to speak, and sell them there.
Wow.
Had a great success at Christmas with that, to say the least. I've had great success all along with them.
Great. So you've had the range for about a year. And you've had it for
almost 2 years, I think.
Almost 2 years.
I kind of lose track. It all goes so quickly.
So what has your experience, I know you touched a little bit about your experience, what has your experience been carrying the range so far?
So it's been great. To the consumer, we definitely tell the LovePop story. We always talk about how they're being on Shark Tank, and then hand the customer the folded card. The wow effect is so fun to see when the consumer opens up that card. On the business side, we have had great support from Salim and Chris at the corporate office, always listening to our ideas and working with us in all different aspects.
Great.
Thank you.
Where do you keep what kind of display do you have, and where is it located?
So we have the big floor spinner here, and it's located right next to our cash wrap. So it's one of those last-minute things, add-on gifts that we are able to really be successful.
Right. And you mentioned that sometimes it's the gift itself, and sometimes it's just the icing on the gift.
That's correct.
So, and you would say the same. Ditto.
A lot of it. Yes. The wow effect is the big thing when you hand them the closed card and you see them. And I have them on display in a couple ways, but I always tell people, pick it up, open it up, turn it this way. I think I heard Salim talking about some of the details. They have an oak tree for the fall, and that tree has a little squirrel on it. And people are like, oh, I love the squirrel. So it's incredibly positive response. And as far as support from LovePop, out of this world. Salim and I have become like best buds, and I never met him until today, and he comes and gives me a big hug. So yes, a lot of support throughout the whole thing.
Right. Can you think of a situation where you've had to go to them for something and they've been able to help you out?
Almost every time, you know, I've been to Salim on several different orders. You know, when's my order coming out? He got it out the next day. Can you include sample cards in each pack? He does that. So great. Thank you.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Well, thank you both so much. I really appreciate you appearing and sharing with everyone your experiences.
Thank you.
So I think another thing, another element that is so cool about LovePop is that they offer merchandising displays to accommodate any space. Whether you're 1,000 square feet or 10,000 square feet, there's an option for you. I'll make the most of every square inch and incorporate opened cards so customers can see the dazzle of the range of themselves, whether or not there's a sales associate nearby to talk it up. They're also branded, so those clients seeking LovePop can find them right away. And to take everyone through those, I have today Chris Huck to take us through it.
Perfect. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
Come on over. This is our floor display. As Sarah mentioned, we have a display for every store, every solution. This is our most popular. You can see that it's branded. We have three things in common with all of our fixtures and merchandising. They're all branded. We know now with the PR and marketing that we've invested in, customers are looking for the brand. So they walk in your store and you can become a destination for LovePop. Really important. It's efficient use of space. This is 26 inches in diameter, so it fits really in any part of the store. The third thing is it's engaging for the customers because we have our cards shown open in the display, which is important for the shopping experience. In addition, in each of the pockets, we have a display card so the customer can open the card, see what's inside, which is what LovePop's all about.
Right, and then buy a fresh one that hasn't been opened.
And behind that, a fresh one that hasn't been opened.
Right.
The way this program works, there are 20 pockets. You can buy up to 40 styles. The program that we're featuring at the show requires 25 styles.
Okay.
And we ship in 6-packs, so it's 150 cards. We also have a tabletop spinner, and
Great.
we can walk over and
Sure,
look
yeah,
at
you want to go
that.
check it out? Okay, all right.
I'm going to follow you.
All right.
So similar to the floor display, branded, high quality, made of acrylic. This program is 16 cards or styles and the same features where it's easy to shop, it's a spinning display, holds open display cards and also holds, there's a fixture at the top to hold the cards open.
I like how you have John, Paul, Ringo, and George walking up the display.
Perfect.
That's awesome. All right, thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.
LovePop views its clients as much more than as accounts, but rather as part of the family, and I've got LovePop's Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
He is a strategic growth manager here to expand on this. Mike, can you tell me a little bit about how you approach each client and speak to their needs?
Sure. So I think you hit it on the head. We think of all of our customers as one big part of the LovePop family. We work strictly with independents. We're up to about 1,500 now.
Wow.
After having only about 200 a year and a half ago.
That's incredible.
And we've been able to do that because everything we focus on is to enable that type of customer to succeed.
Okay.
The merchandising you saw for Chris is to be flexible. The products that we create are there to have a variety of needs. So we've got all your bases covered from birthday, wedding, love, every day. And so we can get into florists and gift shops and stationers and even hair salons and high-end car washes and things like that. And what allows us to be successful is having our team really work as account managers. So we talk individually to all of our customers every 6 weeks or so. We call everyone. If we can't get them, we'll leave them a voicemail. We email them. with news and product updates, things like that. And as we're talking to our customers and as we're learning from our consumers through our Facebook page and our Instagram, things like that, we're learning more about our products and what people like. And as soon as we have that information, like we have Debbie in Seattle tell us that she found a new way to put her display cards out and her sales went up. So we will then go tell everyone about that. Hey, try this, boost your sales with this new technique or this new display. And we've actually designed our new displays and have new displays coming out based on that type of
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you learn more about your product from your clients who are using it and selling it, that, you know, elements of it that you might not see yourself when you're developing and selling it.
They're much closer to the customer than we can ever be in their environment, so we rely on them. And so even around Boston, where our headquarters are, we actually go into the stores and we'll sit there and watch people interact with our displays and listen to what they say about LovePop, interview the store owner or the manager, and we'll take all the insight back and then apply it to our products and to our displays. And then the kind of final element that we think really separates us from other brands is our national brand presence. So we started out on Shark Tank, and that was a huge boost for us. Went on Good Morning America, The View, Billboard Music Awards. Now we're running a commercial with Microsoft, which is featured in the
I saw it during this. I saw it during the figure skating.
Yeah, I think about half of the people have walked up and mentioned it. So we become that national brand presence in a lot of our stores, especially in smaller towns, have become known as the LovePop destination.
Sure, yeah.
And they say there's people coming in, they go, oh, aha. They have that moment, that spark when they see the LovePop logo, and they're like, this is the one we saw on Shark Tank. And then all of a sudden they're shopping at cards and walking out with a handful of them.
Right. I mean, Rupa said that she carries Vera Bradley, and it's becoming as recognizable and iconic as Vera Bradley, who's been around for, 20 years at least. So
and all that stuff, it all builds on each other. The more stores we have that carry us, the more recognized we get, the more we can get these national ad spots, which reinforces the stores. So everyone's kind of working together, with the LovePop group and with the LovePop family to
build on each other. Right. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
Thanks for coming by.
All right. Thank you for having me. Thank you guys so much for joining us today, and keep reading Stationery Trends for more trends. Oh, and don't forget to read Gift Shop and all of our sister publications. Thanks, guys.